Hello everyone and welcome to the Northern Nook. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make these cute bunny ear napkin rings. Perfect for Easter or a spring tablescape and so easy to make as well. To start, you're going to need to get yourself some heavy duty garden wire, some twine, a pair of pliers, pair of scissors and a trusty hot glue gun. Start by using your pliers to cut yourself about 40 to 50 centimeters of garden wire. This is going to be the main structure for your napkin ring. You want to mould the wire round into a circle, as circle as you can get it. It doesn't need to be too neat or perfect. I found it easier threading it through my hands like this, just all the way around until you've looped it round itself about 3 times. Trim off any excess. Don't worry if there's too much because you can use this for the ears later on, but you want there to be a gap at the top so there's only 2 loops at the top and 3 at the bottom. Then with the loose ends, start twisting the wire around itself to secure those in place, and do this on both sides. Once you've twisted those round, the edges might stick out a little bit. You just want to go in with your pliers to pinch those down in place just to keep it nice and tight. If you didn't have enough excess wire, cut yourself a new piece, about 25 centimeters I'd say, and this is going to be your bunny's ear. Bend the wire in half and use your index finger to pinch the top in place while you pull the ends down. Cross the ends over each other and hold in place while you shape out the bottom half with your finger and thumb, and pinch the top so that it creates a little ear shape. Do 2 of those, obviously. And just snip off excess at the ends. You're going to then place your ear on the top part of the circle where there's only 2 loops. This is the reason why, so that you're not overloaded with too much wire. And you're just going to start twisting around the ends of the ear in place on the circle to keep it nice and secure. And again, if there's any annoying niggly sticky out bits, just use the pliers to pinch them down. Grab your twine. I think I cut about 1.5 meters, I want to say. I might have done a little bit more than I needed to. I just wanted to make sure I had enough. Then starting in the middle of the ears, making sure there's a little bit left over for any room for mistakes, you're just going to start wrapping the twine around the wire, keeping it nice and tight. Pay attention to the joints of the ears. You just want to make sure that there isn't any gaps. Can't see any green wire. If you need to loop it around a couple of times, do so. Just to make sure it looks neat. When you've made it all the way back round to the middle of the ears, this is where you're going to need to use your glue gun. Place a little bit of glue where the ends lay and pull the twine down and round, holding it in place. You don't want to use too much glue because it will then ooze out and just look a little bit messy. You might need to do this a couple of times just to make sure it's secure, but again, a little bit of glue, pull down the twine and hold it in place. You might need to finesse a little bit around the ears like I needed to do here, but again, same drill, a little bit of glue, holding it in place, and just keep working it until you're happy with it and it looks good. Once you're happy with it, trim off any bits that you don't need, and just to seal those fiddly bits, I used a teeny tiny bit of glue and used the back of my nails to squish it in place. Now, if like this guy, yours is looking a little bit frayed and crazy, just take the scissors and gently snip around the edges to trim away any flyaways, not forgetting to focus in the middle of the ears and centre of the ring as well. And there you have it, a gorgeous bunny napkin ring, perfect for an Easter or spring tablescape, maybe even a spring barbecue if the weather calls for it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have fun crafting.